I think you guys obviously saw the growing pains that took place, and I think I don't want to say we overperformed at that position, but I do think that from an expectation standpoint, especially with the injuries and the different starting lineups and just the mix and match, there was some real positive things that I think are, obviously, giving us a jump start heading into the next year. There's one guy really that we're losing at that position, and Jack played a very significant role this year, and it was a surprise in some ways, and in some ways he wasn't. He was given that opportunity and did well. But I do think mix and matching and handling some of the injuries that we encountered, was a real positive for us, at that position.
What did Amani Jones handle this year?
Amani Jones, the situation obviously was not ideal. Not necessarily something that we predicted either, but it was something that that we had to go through. It's something that I had to go through from a coaching standpoint. It was very hard because Amani is one of our hardest workers. He's a Hawkeye through and through, and I would say the one thing to speak to his character was the way that he did handle it. And he was still an exceptional special teams player for us. He was unbelievable on the sidelines, very supportive of his teammates even after he was lost that starting role. So I tip the hat to him and what he's done. And if we can keep pushing moving forward, don't be surprised if he's back in there at some point. It's just a matter of it's a matter of growth and development, and trying to get better from this point, moving forward.
So do you never know how a kid's going to handle something like that? When you make a move are you concerned about that? How you may lose him or something?
Yeah, I think the nature of coaching is anytime something like that happens, or you have a kid that gets injured and he doesn't ever get back into the starting lineup, like how's he going to handle it? For Amani's case, he was starting for us game one and all the way through fall camp, and then you wind up pulling him in whatever it was, the second series, and you get a little bit nervous, but he is through and through one of the best teammates on the team, and and he saw it as an opportunity to find a different role, and he took advantage of that special teams wise.